Hi and welcome to my booktube channel. My name is Sam and today I'm taking you on a little side quest to Seoul, South Korea because I'm here and I thought why not share it with you. So yeah, stick around for the first ride. I'll show you the hotel window view. We are staying in L7 Myeongdong and it's such a good hotel, definitely recommend. We just had the breakfast which is really good. But yeah, leave a like, comment and subscribe for more content like this and feel free to share the video as well. So yeah, let's get into the first day where we're going to walk around Hongdae and go to a palace which I can't remember the name of off the top of my head. But yeah, I'll show you that after I've shown you the hotel view and the breakfast. Okay, see you then. So the first port of call for today was Deoksugung Palace. This was kind of like a mix between the old worldy palace and a new modern building. But let me tell you, it was boiling hot this day. It was about 34 to 35 degrees and it was sweltering, but it was really beautiful seeing all these hand-painted parts on the roofs. They were so elegantly painted. Well, I mean, I don't know if they were hand-painted, but they looked hand-painted. And I'd assume so since they're quite old. It's not like they mass-produced it. Anyway, but yeah, it was very beautiful. It kind of reminded me of being in Japan with all the old-timey temples. But yeah, it was just beautiful. This artwork was everywhere. And yeah, it was just beautiful. I loved it. But it was really hot. Okay, so look how I'm sweating buckets, but like look how pretty it is. Oh my god, it's stunning, it's boiling, it's like 35 degrees. But look at all that greenery, and then this is like the newer part of the building that you just saw. I'm pretty sure you can go inside, so we'll have a look at that. But yeah, so pretty. I wish I had someone to take pictures of me here. Look how pretty this is. This is where I need you, Kia, if you're watching this, but yeah. So pretty. I love it. Vlog it in public. Next up, we got a train over to Gangnam to go see the Starfield Library, which is one of the most Instagrammable libraries ever. But weirdly, it was just open plan in the middle of this random mall in Gangnam, which I wasn't expecting. I thought it'd be its own building, but it was really beautiful and they had such beautiful editions of books in Korea. Like the artwork on the book covers in Korea was just stunning and I wanted every single one of them. So we had to hunt down a bookshop after this. But yeah, here's the Starfield Library, the most Instagrammable thing you will see in this video. Then we headed back to Myeongdong and did a bit of shopping, and you won't believe me, but we saw a K-pop idol in real life. I didn't get a video because there was already so many people in the crowd holding their phones up. I felt so bad for her. She was literally chased down the street. But we saw a purple-haired K-pop idol. I don't know that much about them, so I didn't really know who she was. But she was coming out, I think, the Celine shop, like a perfume makeup shop. And yeah, there was a swarm of people. They chased her all the way down the street, and somehow I ended up like next to her, even though we were just trying to get past. So that was pretty cool. We saw a K-pop idol on our first day in South Korea. Yeah, that was really cool. I wish I knew who it was so I could insert a picture, but you're just gonna have to trust me, I guess. And then here we are in the video, went to the Line Friends shop, and I touched the same place where all the BTS members had touched, which was kind of cool. But yeah, here's my hand comparison to all of them. It's going to annoy you that my little finger doesn't line up with some of them. So yeah, anyway, let's get on. Okay, first day, and it is amazing. I'm in the elevator right now. But yeah, absolutely loving Myeongdong. It's really good. Can't wait for tomorrow when we go to some more palaces that I don't know the name of. Sorry about that. But yeah, you'll see it all in the next clip. I'm off to buy some fancy figures. Got interrupted, but yeah, I'm off to buy some figures now before they sell out. Wish me luck. I'm by myself now, so I'm scared. So here is the haul for today. This was probably my biggest shopping day because we were in Myeongdong, which is like the main shopping area. But I'm going to try and spend less from this time on. But let's start here. So I got Tay Tay, who is the figure of my favourite band member from BTS, V. I got this big one and this little one in a traditional Korean outfit, and they gave me this one for free. I think I probably spent a little bit too much, so they pitied me. And this one's like a magnet. You put it on this under your shirt and then it like clips to your shoulder. And then I also got this kind of little pin with Seoul on it, and this is all from Line Friends, which I also went to in New York. Then I got this little magnet from Myeongdong. It's got the kind of the Seoul Tower in the background, the highways and the shops. Then I got this from Pop Mart. I love Pop Mart's figures, specifically the Hirono ones are the ones that I have previously, but I thought I'd try something new because I was obsessed with these kind of mech monster hybrids. There's all of them there, and I decided to splash out on the box so that I could get all 12 of them instead of getting any duplicates. If I did decide to collect them, I decided to just get all of them. And then we got these two beautiful books. These were my two favorites. No idea what the books are, but the covers were just stunning. So I thought I'd want them for my bookshelf. So we have that one, and we have that one, and then we have this is V from here, and this is kind of like a K-pop magazine thing that I got in the shop, and I thought, why not? So yeah, that's the haul. Okay, hi and welcome to day 2. I am filming this in the middle of the day, so you'll see context of this in a minute. But yeah, today's really good by visiting 2 palaces that I'm not even going to try and pronounce right now because dyslexia and long Korean words do not go together. I think I've already said that. But yeah, I'm at the second big palace in, where are we? Busan, I think? I don't know. We're still in Seoul. But there's 2 big palaces. There's like one here and one over here, and then there's a Bukchon
traditional Hanok village in the middle. We're in that area, if you know anything about that. But yeah, I'll show you the footage from today, and I'll put the names of the palaces so you know where we are. But yeah, this is a sneak peek. It's been raining. The rain was literally so hot, like it felt like you were in a hot shower. 25 degrees though today, so it has cooled off from yesterday, but yeah, it's still really hot and like I'm sweating and I'm just covered in rain and it's horrible, but it's lovely being in Seoul and I'm loving it so much. Okay, let's go to today's breakfast. We have fruit, we have some seaweed and chicken broth, we have some pancakes, we have some udon noodles with beef stew, we have hash browns, beef that I'm going to put in there, sausages, bacon, kimchi and spicy chicken.
So the first port of call for today was Gyeongbokgung Palace. I think I said that right. This is like the main palace in Seoul. It's absolutely humongous. The grounds go on and on. This is just the opening. And an interesting thing I noticed about South Korea is there's not that many tourists in places like these and these historical sites. There's what here, like 50 people you can see. So it's not busy at all. You get some really nice shots and you can feel like you can actually take in the site without being bumped by other tourists constantly. Like if this was Japan, this would be heaving. But yeah, so that was a really nice thing that I noticed about South Korea is there really wasn't that many tourists. Like there's a couple of groups every now and then, but other than that, you can be good for go. The next thing we go to after this is still within this palace, and it's called the National Folk Museum. It is the pagoda, and yeah, I'll see you there. I don't know which one's mine, but here's a dragon. He's very cool. I feel like this is really cute, putting your arm around them. But yeah, everyone's gone now, so I can talk. But yeah, there's for the zodiac signs. I think mine's the pig, so that's why I did this with it. But I like the dragon, so yeah, there's a dragon. It's so wet and rainy, but it's still boiling hot. The rain is red hot. And here is the pagoda. This is Gyeongbokgung Palace. I think it's called Gyeongbokgung. But yeah, that was the ring of things. There's the pagoda. The palace was over there that you just saw. And then we're going to go to the Hanok village after this, and then we are going to go to another palace, and then we're going to go to a shopping street. But it is very wet, it's very rainy, as you can tell by my hair. And yeah, the rain is still boiling hot. It's like 25 degrees still. So the rain hits you and it feels like you're in a warm shower, which isn't very nice, but yeah. Has all these nice gold engravings on it of each of the figures with all the writing. Oh, it says what year. I'll have to find my year. But then we got that. Is it? Oh, I'm not even the pig. I'm the ram. 2003. The ram. Okay, let's get a video with the ram.
Okay, here's my true spirit animal right here. Thought it was the pig, but yeah, there we go. My fella.
And then we went inside the pagoda, which is the National Folk Museum, and it was really interesting seeing all these old artifacts from South Korean history, and it's a really immersive kind of museum. There's lots of kind of different displays and setups and interactive things, so I definitely recommend going into this one. We weren't planning originally on going inside, but we thought, why not? We're here, let's just go in.
Actually, this one's me.
Then we got to the Hanok villages and we're kind of disappointed. It was kind of just like walking through some back alleys. There was a lot of construction, a lot of just parked cars, which is fine. It's a neighborhood. But my mum had been really excited to see this because she'd seen it all over YouTube about how pretty it was. And she was really excited. And then she got here and it was like, oh, it's been TikTokified. And we weren't the only ones that were disappointed. As you saw there was a bunch of other people that had come to take their photos and they were disappointed as well. So not sure the validity of visiting the Hanok village. There's not really much here to see. It was kind of disappointing, not gonna lie. But the next one is the next palace.
So this is the second palace. I don't know if you can hear me, but here we are. It took us ages to find, but we are here and let's go. Painting means the sun and the moon, good and bad. So beautiful here, and my hair is a mess because it's sweating and it's horrible and it's wet, but the castle, look how pretty that is. Look. Yeah, I love it.
Once we were done with the palace, we headed over to Insadong, which is a shopping street. I would recommend going at night because it was a bit dead in the day. So definitely go at night time is probably the better time to go. But there was a couple of good shops, and we had a really nice interaction with an inside market. There was some women that were really lovely. But yeah, it was probably better at night. But I did manage to then squeeze in a bookshop visit. We hadn't had one planned, but I saw on Google Maps that there was one near us. So I was like, we have to go book shopping. And yeah, I spent a little bit too much money in the bookshop, but it was called Kyobo Bookshop, and it's like the main one in Seoul by the looks of it, because it was massive, it was humongous, and it had such a big foreign section full of English books. So definitely recommend if you're in the area. This is the haul for the second day. Someone take my wallet away. I spent way too much. But we have a box set of the Hunger Games, which I really wanted this set in Japan. They had these three, but I didn't buy it, and then I regretted it a lot. So when I saw this, I was like, I have to have it, because it comes in a really nice box, and it had the fourth one in, and it was like 30 quid. So it was like really cheap, really good. So I got it. Finally, I'm glad I didn't get it in Japan. Then I got these two Korean books. These are all in English, so I can actually read these ones. But it was mainly cover shopping, but they are all ones that I'm really excited for. This is like short stories set in like different dystopian/utopian societies where everything kind of goes wrong. This one is basically a laundromat where we see the people's, all the different lives that come into it. This one, similar to this one, is about a neighborhood in Japan where loads of different people kind of come together in the neighborhood. Similar one with this one, I think I have like a taste here. And then we have Goodnight in Tokyo as well. So these two Japanese, these two are Korean. Then we got some trinkets. So we got these two which came as a set. They're like guardians. You saw them at the palace. They were the stone ones, I think, and they come as a set. Then we have a little dragon with a pearl in his mouth. Two little sheep things. I found these in the Pagoda Museum and I thought they were really adorable, but I couldn't pick between blue or green, so I got both. I'm not sure what they're supposed to be, but they're adorable. Then we have these magnets. We have some little people ones. We have the Hanok Village, which was not as good as we expected. And then we have this one, which is a picture that was in the palace behind the throne of the sun and the moon, which means good and bad, and all the mountains there. So yeah, that's the haul for day 2. See you in day 3.
Hi and welcome to day 3. We are now at North Korea. Right here is North Korea. So here's something to look forward to in this section of the video. But yeah, I'm stood right in front of North Korea right now. All over there, that mountains. But to get to that, you'll have to watch the rest of today. So I'll see you on the trip. So we are now off to the DMZ tour for day 3. Let's go.
So I just wanted to clarify what was happening today. Basically, we're going on a tour to the DMZ, the demilitarized zone between South Korea and North Korea. This is a very interesting tour. It's very enriching and educational, so I definitely recommend it. I just want to make you aware that you do have to book this. You can't just show up to the DMZ area because it's heavily militarized for obvious reasons, but definitely book this trip. It is so good. Just search DMZ tour. You go to many different stops. You go to the 3rd tunnel, you go to an observatory to see North Korea with your own eyes, you go to kind of see all these monuments, you go see a suspension bridge. It's well worth the money. Definitely a once in a lifetime experience. Definitely recommend it. Go check it out.
theme park right next to the DMC border. Very appropriate place for a theme park.
So the first thing we did was the suspension bridge, which I just want to make you aware does involve a steep hike up a mountain that can be very challenging for those with heart conditions such as myself, so you will get out of breath, but it's worth it for the views at the top, I would like to say. I'm terrified of heights, so I'll show you how that goes. Okay, there's a clip coming up that makes me cringe so hard, but basically the guy was taking pictures of everyone going onto the bridge for us, and I was like, oh, I'll just take a video to add to this, and I am incredibly awkward on camera, and oh my god, I look awful.
3,
Look, what am I doing?
Okay, no, keep doing that. 3. Very good.
Oh my god, I hate myself. You could even hear her laughing. She was trying to hold it back, I could tell.
I did it. It was wobbling so much. I hate heights so much. I couldn't even look down. I had to just look straight ahead. Oh god, it was wobbling so much. It was like... I hated it, and now I've got to go back across.
So like I just said, the bridge wobbles so much, and I was gripping the side, and I was walking back, I was heading back to the other side, and these two lovely old ladies were coming over, and we were like smiling, we were like thumbs up at each other, and then one of these women saw that I was terrified because the bridge was wobbling so much, and she decided to start jumping up and down, and I was like, excuse me, excuse me, how dare you?
Please tell me why it's wobbling so much. I hate this so much, but there we go. Some old lady just walked past me and started jumping up and down. I was like, oh my god, please stop. Yeah, this is horrible. I hate this. This is one of the bunkers here. She said you can look at them. I don't really know what's in them. A bunker, I guess. Oh my god, that bridge was awful. I hated it. It was so wobbly, and I hate heights.
Here, and their main job, their main duty is to removing landmines in this area.
So I wasn't able to get any footage of the tunnel itself because there are no cameras allowed down in the tunnel. However, I did go all the way to the end and see where North Korea's had dug from. However, the interesting story behind this tunnel is that the North Koreans had dug it to try and invade South Korea. It was one of many tunnels that the South Koreans had found. However, when they found this one, they accused the North of tunneling to South Korea, and the North denied any responsibility or knowledge of this tunnel. So the South Koreans dug down to get into this tunnel, and they found the scorch marks from the dynamite that had been used, and it showed that it had been blown from the direction of the North. They also found black paint smeared across the tunnel, and the North Koreans tried to defend the tunnel by saying it was them digging for coal. However, there was no history of there ever being coal in this area, so that was just blatant lie, and it was black paint. So that was some interesting information. Here I am doing the TikTok jumping across the old border. And now for the main event of this trip, seeing North Korea with your own eyes. This is a really surreal moment, and it's kind of crazy to actually have seen North Korea with my own eyes. This country that's been built up within the news for as long as I can remember of being this huge threat. To actually see it with your eyes is crazy, and to be taught about all the different propaganda villages that have been built to try and make it look more civilized than it actually is also very crazy, and you'll see them in a minute. But this is North Korea, just across that river. All of that is North Korea. How crazy is that? Now, I do want to emphasize this is not a gleeful moment. This is not a happy moment. We have to remember that when the country was divided, hundreds, thousands of families were separated. There are still families that have loved ones in the north that they don't even know if they're still alive under that regime. They don't even know
or if they'll ever contact their families again. So this is a very sad situation, as well as surreal for an outsider like myself to come and witness North Korea. It's also very extremely sad for Koreans as a whole to have loved ones and never be able to see them again, and to lose their homes or have their country divided. It's a very sad situation. Just wanted to remind you there. But here's one of the propaganda villages. I stuck my phone in a telescope thingy, whatever the name for that is, so you could see what I was seeing. Anyway, let's get into the footage. So that little bit sticking out right there is South Korea, and then we cross the river, and then everything there with all the hills is North Korea, just to make that clear. Now for a comparison, here is the South Korean side. So we have a temple and we have all the built up areas. You can really see the just vast difference between the two countries. That is North Korea. It's a little bit anticlimactic, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of hard to see because it's such a rainy day. I'm sure it'd be better on a sunny day, but it is such a cool experience to be able to see North Korea, and it's just so heartbreaking, especially with like the divided families between the two countries. Like they get split when the borders were enforced. It's really sad, and I just can't imagine what it's like to live over there. Literally right there is North Korea, and that's crazy. And that's North Korea, and then that's South Korea. So literally just that small point there splits two countries.
Total time. Line, the bottom line, that's my mobile contact number. So take a photo of my mobile contact number as well. So while you are staying in Korea, if you have any questions, or if you are in trouble, or if you have to deal with some mean Korean people, call me. Yeah, I will find for you. Really, yeah. So please, yeah, take a.
From day 3, I got these magnets from the DMC, I got these 2 little soldier figures, and I also got really cool some North Korean money. So there's a whole wad of different bills in here of all North Korean currency in this nice little holder, which was one of my favourite purchases. Then I went back to the line shop and I bought this little sushi roll with J-Hope's figure in. I bought this little chimney, I can't say the name, chimney to keep Tay company, and I got this little magnet of Jungkook's one in a Korean hot dog, and then this ended up qualifying me for another free shoulder magnet thing, and I got Jungkook's again. So So that is what I bought. Okay, welcome to day 4. We are about to go up the Namsan Tower. You take this lift up there and then get a cable car to the top. So that's what we'll be starting with, and then we're doing a bit of shopping, and we're going to the plaza, the design plaza thing, like the giant beanie kind of building. So yeah, let's get into day 4. Let's go. Okay, so this view is incredible, and I actually look like I'm glowing, but I'm just sweating. But wow, this view is something else. I don't think the camera does it justice, but it's so beautiful. Look at it. So good. It just keeps on going and going and going. All of that is just part of Seoul. That's really cool. I look really good. Thumbnail shot. now going to the Design Plaza, which is just there, and we're just going to walk over to it.
So this was another victim of what my mum calls the TikTok effect, where everyone makes it out to be really amazing, really beautiful, and then you get there and there's literally nothing. There's this boop, poop, bubble play thing that was going on, but then the rest of the floors were just like designer clothes and just office space. It was really weird and pointless and waste of time, honestly, I'm going to be honest.
Well, that was thoroughly anticlimactic. There was nothing in there apart from designer clothes.
Seeing as this was our last day in Seoul, I didn't want to end on the flop of the Design Plaza after the high of the Namsan Tower, which was incredible. So the Design Plaza, I wasn't going to let that ruin my memory of Seoul, so I went back out on the streets of Myeongdong. It was night time, it was busy, it was a really joyful kind of atmosphere. I love it so much, and I'm going to be sad to see it go, but I went back to this Pop Mart store because I'm just obsessed with these pops, and I need another box because not even because someone take my card away from me, but yeah, I just went and saw all the sights again, was feeling nostalgic already from all the landmarks that I've been walking past these past few days, and I'm gonna really miss Myeongdong. I highly recommend staying in the L7, which is just off of this street. It's so good and it's so central and there's so much to do, so like shop wise, so stay in the L7 Myeongdong and enjoy Myeongdong because it's probably my favourite part of Seoul.
So here's the haul from day 4, not as much as previous days, but that's because I'm running out of money. So I got this nice old notebook, I got a little Namsan Tower, a little tower. I got the little bear that was at the front of it because it's so cute. I might put that on my car keys. And then I got this from Pop Mart. Pop Mart is my enemy because I love them, they're so good. So I got this collection, and then I got a little Game of Thrones one, and I got the one I wanted. And now I don't like Joffrey, but I just thought his figure was the most iconic to put on my bookshelves next to my Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones reading vlogs coming soon. But yeah, I thought he was the most iconic because he had the throne compared to the other ones. But yeah, that is the haul from today. So we've made it to the end of our time in Seoul. Don't worry, there's a part 2 coming along very soon where we go to Busan and Haeundae. So yeah, look out for that next video. But this was the end of Seoul. This was my favourite of our 2 weeks in South Korea. I really enjoyed the bustle of and the life of this capital city. Myeongdong was a really cool shopping street, like shopping I really enjoy. So, I mean, you can tell from all the hauls I did. So being in Myeongdong on the L7, definitely recommend that hotel. It's like really central in Myeongdong. It's brilliant. But being in the L7 Myeongdong, right on the shopping street where I could just go out by myself and just go have the street food and go shopping at night time. It was just so fun. I really enjoyed it. That was my favourite part of Seoul, was the Myeongdong shopping. I also really enjoyed the DMZ. It was very like informative and educational, and I enjoyed that. I enjoyed like seeing North Korea with my own eyes. I thought that was like crazy. I also really enjoyed the palaces. I basically enjoyed everything apart from like the flops that we had. Like the Design Plaza was very kind of disappointing. It was kind of bland. There was nothing really there. On TikTok it's like, oh, come to the Design Plaza, it's so amazing. And you get there and yeah, it looks pretty on the outside, but when you go inside there's nothing there. And the same for the Bukchon Hanok village. Maybe we just went in the right area of the place where it's supposed to be, because apparently it's a really big kind of area. But the bit we went to, which other tourists were in as well, like all dressed up in the hammocks, is that what they're called, to take their photos, they were so disappointed as well. We were like watching their faces and they were like it was so interesting. But yeah, that was kind of a letdown as well. So there were some bad points, some good points, but I definitely recommend Seoul as a whole because there's a lot more good things than there is bad things. But yeah, that is the end of this first video. So leave a like, comment and subscribe for more content like this. Stay tuned for part 2 where we go to Busan and Hyundai. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Tell me if you've been to Seoul or your thoughts on this video down in the comments below, and I'd love to chat. Okay, bye.